Hello, everybody. We are back. Oh, boy. So, in Maneater, we have caught up quite significantly since the last time. We ended up clearing out a majority of the map. Has been completely done. We're going into a new area. We've kind of gone into a new area. I don't know how far we're going to get tonight. If we keep going at this rate, I'm slightly worried that we're going to actually, run into issues of having an early stream tomorrow, which I have things that I can actually switch to if that happens, but
thanks to
those prices, that's the case. So
software, we now know that this was a wildly idiotic place to build vacation homes.
That's never stopped people before. So welcome back, everybody. We are back into it, and last night we ended up getting to our final form. We are now a megalodon, so we are huge. Anyway, we have moved on our way over to another section of the map. We're now in Prosperity Sands. Everything else has been finished up to this point. We have the Gulf, we have Caviar Key, and we have Prosperity Sands. So we're going to work on Prosperity Sands, see if we can get it done, and then see where it sends us. So, yeah, it'll be interesting. It's going to be very, we're going to make a lot of progress, and it's going to be fun. We're going to eat a lot of people. So let's see, what do we want to do first? There seems to be a... right there. Oh, don't you be coming at me. It's a little Mako. No, I'm entirely outclass you.
In the not-so-distant future, a young visionary entrepreneur will spot these three shells while snorkeling and revolutionize after-toilet care.
What is that? That's, Demolition Man, I think? That's the pun on the three the three shells, or whatever. Oh, do you think this is all for you? No. Survival of the biggest, in my opinion. Got here.
While they appreciate human sacrifices, the eldritch gods of yore are seldom enthused about being summoned to Port Clovis.
Another Cthulhu reference. We had one in the Bayou. We now have one in Prosperity Shores, which is kind of the classy downtown area, I guess. Okay, so we just got the Shadow Tail, apparently. Ow! Hey! Out of here, Marlin. All right. Ooh, okay. Hello, Zach. We've gotten back in, and we just unlocked our first tail option here.
The bull shark detects the faint millivolt electric impulses given off by the heartbeat of its potential prey.
All right.
Even for sharks, it's important to create personal time for sober self-reflection.
Not a whole lot of difference, but it gives me a little speed. There we go. Let's see. Now, what do we have kind of in this area? I've got humans to consume. We're all a little further away from the water, but shouldn't be too much of a problem. This megalodon's ready to eat.
A shrill chorus of ankle bracelet alarms fills the air as shark hunters leave their homes to track our bull shark.
But they'll not find me. They won't find me.
Prosperity Sands. Multiple shark attacks reported. Got a shot in
Oh.
for you, boys.
Well, you know, you say that. The game begs to differ. I actually hit Megalodon version last night, so this is as big as we get. So you go from pup to teen to adult to elder to mega. Yeah, I'm big enough now that in the screen you can't even see all of my tail. It disappears into the murk of the water. I've actually maxed level. 30 apparently is the highest level. Looking it up, the DLC adds some extra stuff. 50 feet plus, Yeah, I'm about 30 feet. Who knows? I do wonder, because every time, because I think this is the biggest I can get, because every level I actually got like another 0.1 meters long, so another foot, I guess, more or less. I don't know. The fact that I'm 9 meters. I mean, that's as big as some orcas get, I think, aren't they?
The hunt ends, but this is a mere pause in the eternal struggle between man and nature.
Yeah, I'm not like a proper mega, but bigger than any real shark these days, so.
Could be looking right at me.
I do wonder, do a little Google of this. How big are whale sharks? Are whale sharks bigger than great whites? I assume they are.
It could be anywhere.
It's a different species, but it's yeah.
Continued at a later date.
Yeah, I'm 50 feet.
It seems Port Clovis has forgotten all about its rogue shark, for now.
They aren't whales. Yeah, it's a fish.
That's just Port Clovis.
Just a really big fish, and one of my favorite fishes, honestly. It would certainly be terrifying in real life to have something that big kind of swim up to you. Being someone who has lived inlet all my life, you know, anything in the ocean would kind of scare me.
Shop here I do. Nowhere else in town.
But,
Go but a facial scrub I like.
I imagine there's other stuff. Gentle giants, yes. I think that's why I like them. They're so big. They have the iconic look of a shark, but they aren't carnivorous like a shark, which I think is where the appeal comes from. I mean, if you think of something like a basking sharks are pretty big too, but they're also,
Let's go to Flamingo Joe's.
but yeah. As a basking shark, okay,
Another shark
I'll take it.
draws to a close.
Let's see, basking sharks, and I think dogfish are also a shark subset. I think they're all plankton. They're all filter feeders. I think. I don't know about the dogfish though. I haven't looked up dogfish stuff in a while. Okay, so what was the point of going down here? Doesn't seem like there's anything down here. Is there a path down here? Okay, 8 meters for basking? Yeah, what was the point of coming down here? There wasn't anything down here. That's a bit, maybe it's meant to be a dead end. I don't know. Let's see. Did I come in that way? Oh, boy. Let's see. Okay, I did not go this way. One fish that they haven't thrown in here, which I find a little surprising, because it's like one of the more well-known fishes is coelacanth. Understandably, coelacanth are an ancient rate or an ancient species, and they're kind of rare. It's like kind of cool to see a coelacanth or some of the giant fish you find at the aquarium, you know. There's a mako. Ah!
The largest mako ever caught weighed 805 pounds. For perspective, that's like 1,000 cans of condensed tomato soup.
I'm just imagining a mako full of tomato soup.
This shark understands that she needs to eat essential minerals to stay healthy and grow.
Because we're American and metrics has never been something that is necessarily our strong suit because of imperial units and stuff. When someone says something is 9 meters long, you know, roughly 50 feet, I'm also trying to put that into like an actual like real reference. I mean, that's like a school bus, isn't it? That's the length of a school bus or something, or even just a city bus. If you think about that, that's terrifying. 30 feet, thank you. Oh yeah, I got the things confused. I'm about 30 feet. We were talking about 50 feet for whale sharks. Right. Okay. We have this little thing right here. So I looked at this. This kind of burnt looking skin I have on, that's the body type. That's what it looks like having the bone body on. If you take it off, I look normal blue, and I just have a pretty ravaged face.
The situation looks dire if the big fish doesn't find water soon.
In terms of games where you can play as a shark, I think there was a game that also I think Deep Silver did. It was a PvP game. It was you were either on a team of divers collecting stuff in like shipwrecks and stuff, and the other team was sharks that ran in and tried eating them. I do not remember what it was called. I remember seeing some video of it. People have played it in the past, that, you know, that had like funny, goofy moments and stuff like that. But I don't remember what the game was called. I had no particular interest because, once again, PvP. But I was like, that's like one of the only games where you get to play like a 3D navigatable shark. So I'm sure there's other games where you can play as a shark, but it's but not in a 6-directional movement 3D world.
Game's all clear, folks. Prosperity stands needs help with the bull shark. Get hunting, hunters.
Get loaded for shark coasties.
Are you finally free for the weekend, Zach? Are you able to unwind and relax? Now remember, it's Thursday night, so you would be free. Good.
It's a shark. How hard can it be to find?
Pretty hard if I'm not, super obvious. Yeah, I'm like all kinds of torn up.
It's hurting me. I know it.
You might know me by my more realistic thug name, Scarfin. You got a lot of chutzpah coming into my lagoon like this. Hello, Ryu. It's good to see you again, my friend. We are doing Shark Week special, so we're playing Maneater.
Members of society have retaliated with deterrent action, but mankind is ultimately impotent to stop Mother Nature's vengeance.
This is frustrating. I am frustrated.
Yeah, be frustrated, boys. You know what? They can hardly hurt me. Let's just go out on the rampage anyway.
No one sees nothing.
I need another 4 humans off this little concert thing.
Is that it?
Any damage they'll do to me, I'll just regain instantly with all these with all this free walking food.
I know nothing about no raves. Are you throwing a fatal door on the beach at night? You're just asking to get bit.
Hey, it's... False alarm, just along.
Coastal erosion currently impacts over 70% of the globe's sandy beach environments.
I'm still going further into Caviar Key. Let's go back.
To look at the coast is to recognize that the boundary between sea and land is transitory, and that all life on Earth is just a cosmic accident.
Yep. This is Maneater. We get to play as a giant shark. So we started out as a pup, and we've gotten bigger. We've gotten to our final level, but this game also has a little bit of an RPG. Well, not exactly. It has upgrades and stuff. So let me show you this. So this is the biggest version. So this is basically tier 5. As you gain levels and you go through the thing, you start getting bigger and bigger. We're also able to change stuff. So let me go ahead and just show you what the shark would look like without... Oh, we have to go to the grotto. Never mind. Let me go to the grotto really quick. And we'll take a look at what the shark looks like without the upgrades. We play as a bull shark.
The ideal stage for the shark to meditate.
So let's go ahead and take some stuff off. Let's see what this thing looks like just normal. I mean, pretty intimidating still. Lots of scars and stuff like that, and lots of fights. But then we get around to we can actually have some upgrades and stuff. Yeah. So we can have bone teeth, bioelectric, or shadow. So they're basically 3 armor sets. So the bone teeth, the bone set increases our defense, our damage to thrashing, which is grabbing a prey and shaking it around, and then boat damage, along with a special ability to turn into basically a giant bone torpedo ramming shark, which just wrecks ships, wrecks the boats. The bioelectric stuff, I believe it adds shock to everything. I haven't gotten more bioelectric yet, so I don't know what the set bonus does. I would assume it adds more stun or something. And the shadow teeth is kind of vampiric. It allows for, like, evasion and poison and health regen and stuff like that. So I've been kind of using it, so. Yeah, because the shadow gives you max speed for the bonus. You get the tiger body starting out, which gives you a benefit to getting more resources, essentially. But I've been going with the bone stuff because it gives me some defense. And then we use the... I still haven't gotten the head, so... Yeah, but then you get other things. So I have the sonar and other, like, little bonuses that I can put up that'll give me speed and things like that. So yeah, you're catching me on the tail end of the game when, you know, we started out in... And this is actually a pretty good-sized map. So we start over here in the bayou, and we're hunting fish and the occasional croc or something like that. Yeah. Dead Horse Lake had, like, our first integration of, like, actual humans and like, irradiated areas. The Golden Shores was kind of like the fancy, like, millionaires playground and stuff. That was actually a really nice and easy location to go to. Sapphire Bay has like a pier and islands and stuff like that. First area we start seeing seals and bigger sharks and a couple of orcas, I think. We're now in Prosperity Sands, which is kind of like a downtown waterfront. So we've kind of got a big part of the big city, more or less. So as you go around doing things, you know, you're doing like population control, like go kill seals, go kill mackerel or whatever. And then you can go around eating the humans and stuff like that. As you do that, you gain infamy, so it's like wanted stars for GTA. You'll have the hunters come out and they'll all start shooting at you with like guns and stuff like that. If you do enough of that, then you'll get a famous hunter coming out, a famous bounty hunter, and that's where we'll get upgrades as well. Let's see. Yeah, so we've gotten 4 of them so far. We're on our 5th one, but we got a max of 10. So anyway, back to the map. Okay, so because we did that warp, we have to run around. So it's kind of fun to be able to kind of jump out of the water whenever I want.
Certain ocean creatures meant them harm. Chief among these was the shark.
So we got humans and we've got seals. And Mako. I'm sorry, seals. I don't mean to do this. I don't do this out of vengeance. I do this out of game necessity. Otherwise, I wouldn't touch you. Because seals are absolutely adorable, and seeing them get eaten by sharks is sad.
Due to Caviar Key's increased coastal exposure, storms that had a minor impact 3 decades ago caused significant flooding today. Given the number of people who frequent the beach, it can be rationally assumed that a little human urine finds its way to the sea.
All right. Cool. I did end up taking a look at the DLC, the Truth Quest. It does add some stuff to the game, but it's kind of like its own area. It's not added to the main part of the map. You get a max of level 40. There's new Apex. There's a new you'll end up getting more evolutions and stuff. So right now we only have 3. There is a 4th one that gets added that is like it doesn't have good reviews, yeah. And it seems like the main mix of it is that for the cost of it, you don't get a whole lot of benefits, and the game is a lot harder. It's like a DLC you would play right after you beat the main game. If you come back to it, it's going to be harder. It did look interesting though, because you can get like a toxic evolution or something, and so it was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. But yeah, from what I was seeing, it wasn't great. Unfortunately, that's how some of the DLCs I've been looking at are just kind of are. I was looking at another game that we'll play at some point is Bomber Crew. It's kind of like a crew management game. It was set during, I think it's World War One. It's not World War II. I think it's World War One.
Angry bull shark local hunters are
but you basically are a bomber crew on a bomber plane. But they have some DLC, and one of them was I was looking up one of them because of the Steam Summer Sale, and people said, yeah, this one is actually not. It seems like it didn't get play tested at all. It is very rough. It is very hard, and it can screw you over any time, essentially. And I was like, that's such a bummer, because it would be cool to, play that stuff. The reason why I go after DLC, a majority of the time, is because there's achievements attached. And you'll see in a lot of games, they'll say, well, here's you'll see all these shoots like, well, I can't get these. How do I get these? And you look at it, it's like, oh, they're part of the DLC. Well, darn it, now I have to buy the DLC. No matter what no matter the quality of the DLC, it's like, well, now I have to go get the DLC to.
For more than 3/4 of geologic time, the land was uninhabited, without a single destination spa anywhere to be seen. The ancient Greeks believed that King
I can't remember the last time I saw a game where the DLC for the game for the DLC was actually like separate.
But, you know, so do a lot of other New York couillons.
Let's see that face. Anybody got some lip balm? I just know.
I love I could just swim amongst the humans and just freak them out. Ah, here's our apex.
Emperor of the Deep, the Great White.
Oh, this emperor's about to be eaten by a god, because I'm even bigger than him, so come here, you.
Does it smell unusual, or is it just poor clever?
With little fail, another bounty hunt comes to a close.
I get him in my teeth, and I thrash him. Ah! I'm so beefed up on mutagen, he's not doing much damage. Oh, look, he's lost his fins. Just keep swimming, my man. Just keep swimming, but even if you'll fail. Good night.
White is often referred to as the king of the ocean, which gives it a skewed understanding of the role of a monarch in modern society.
Check in on Pete again. Okay, well, we're gonna see what happened. Because last time, we went and fought Pete, and got to the point where he took part of his leg, and then, unfortunately, the boat exploded, and his son Kyle, seemingly, was killed in the blast, with Pete having a burned face and everything. So, maybe sympathize with him for just a minute. Let's see how he's doing now. I doubt he's doing well. He's lost his...
What's in the barrels?
Fish food.
Pete, whatever this is, can I ask you not to do it?
Gonna get that shark, one way or another.
It's just that this seems unnecessarily destructive. I mean, it's just one shark. There's a whole ecosystem.
One shark that killed my boy.
Pete, look, I understand.
Wanna keep tugging on this knot, you?
Well, if they ever want to see what a Cajun Moby Dick looks like. Well, hello there. Ugh, the puns. Okay, that goes over to Caviar Key. We're going to be dealing with more whales, I see. More orcas. We're not quite done in Sapphire Bay. We've got some stuff we can do still. So, okay, so we still have a license plate. And that... jump the shark. Another great white, probably. Okay, back in the water. Oh, that's kind of fun. It's like a floating bike. I bet that would be a lot of fun to be on, to ride on. It says consume 15 humans. Well, all the humans are kind of gone. Here, let's go get our target first. Let's go get that target, and then come back here because we need to We need to get to rank infamy 5. We'll fight our next bounty hunter. Oh, kind of he baited me. Let's watch that animation again. Oh, Hammerhead wants in. Would you back off? Can't you see that 2 of your elders are having a tiff? There we go. Done and dusted. You know, this is one of those games that's like, you can just kind of turn your brain off, just kind of play it for funsies. And it's pretty good for that.
To a human, the ocean is an arena fraught with many phantom enemies.
Oh, that's what happened. They were all spawned right there. We're all in a big...
Having evaded justice for her heinous crimes, the shark is now the subject of a bounty
Oh yeah, there's a whole upgrade thing called amphibious, which increases my survival on land, which is so funny. Yeah, where was it? It was on Sapphire. It was Sapphire Bay. There is a oh my gosh, what the heck? Albino wildlife mutant X gains. Scaly Pete, what have you been doing? Yikes. Yeah, there was a lighthouse up here. We had to jump onto a pier kind of about here and flop our way up all the way. I don't think I could have gotten it just normally. All right, sinkers. Problem is, all the humans I need to eat are staying away from the water. Come here. Need 2 more. 1 more.
I like this beach you and me. Got a lot of nice-looking, wealthy women. Yeah, there's a court order says I can't be within 200 feet of the beach.
Oh my gosh.
See a lot with a good set of binoculars.
You are one of a kind, and I think that's not a compliment. Whoa! All right, time to go boat ram. I'll fight you. Just come join me on my turf. Yeah, I couldn't blatantly fight the bounty hunters and stuff like this until just the other stream, so. The fancy spin that I have when I'm dodging. Ensign Tyler Dixon, here he comes.
The Hoosier hotshot, Ensign Tyler Dixon.
Shark, starboard.
That is part because that's part of the spinning move I get with the shadow with the bone body that I've got on right now. Come here, Tyler Dixon. Ha ha!
Despite Port Clovis's best efforts, the aquatic beast refuses to be tamed.
There we go, bounty hunter down. That's going into the Gulf, I think.
The underwater world is a fantasia, bustling with color and activity.
Sharks shouldn't be that hard to find.
Harder than you think. As a swordfish. That will try to attack me.
I just know she's close.
All right.
Nope.
I think I'm fully done in this area. Okay, so I think we're going to head ourselves over to Caviar Key. Oh, Grotto Love. Anyway.
All I see is water.
I'm just going to assume it's dead.
Humans' attention spans are short. They've already forgotten about the shark and her many crimes, so thus ends the bounty.
Yep, off we go. Oh, license plate. Thought that was a roller coaster for a second. Nah.
As we face impending resource scarcity and declining living standards, it's nice to know that in the meantime there's still a place to get a good bamboo fusion massage.
Come here, you stinker. You don't attack a shark when it lands back in the water. Come on.
Shark?
Hi, boys. Panic. Another license plate. Jump.
Atlantic spades are also known as ocean cobblers, pot covers, sea donkeys, jackasses, and other names they find incredibly offensive.
Okay.
The shark returns once again to her safe haven.
All right, upgrade time. We now have the bone tail. This does not nearly look as nice. But we get... This evolution turns your tail into a skull-crushing bone sledgehammer. Splash damage, more tail whip damage, more force, damage resistance, and ramming damage. And it has need of more minerals to upgrade it. Ooh, the bioelectric fins. This evolution turns you into lightning for a fraction of a second when you evade. Ooh. You turn into lightning, inflicting 4 damage and putting 1 stun counter on anything within 3 meters. A target is stunned when it accumulates 10 stun counters. Stun counters are moved every 3 seconds. So I gain 100% damage resistance and evade speed. Cool. So the electric is going for more like the dodging and stun kind of build. The shadow is going for more the evasive poison, vampiric build, and the bony is going for the damage resistant and blunt damage. It's freaking sweet. Ah, and this one needs fats. I wonder if I was going to need anything for anything more for to upgrade fats. Good. Okay, so the next guy we're going to get is Butcher Boy Brady. Scale Pete's rival in local shark hunting circles, Butcher Boy Brady is always looking to show up his Cajun competition. I don't like sharks. That shark gets away. You lost her. So, what are our quests that we got? So, we've got killing turtles, getting a orca, and consuming, yeah, over there. Cool. Then we've got all the stuff around us. The license plates, the caches, the landmarks, you know. You know the shtick. All right. Now out here, what is Caviar Key supposed to be more like? Is it a little bit more like the Bayou, I guess? Because we are right next to Botwick Bayou, so it's more like just wetlands. Doesn't look like it's actually like commercialized a whole lot.
After losing to King Crush in the 2011 Monster Mania semifinals, Big Finn stepped away from the limelight for a simpler, more natural way of life.
Ah, mi compadre. Come here, you. I need a big target. Alligator, that'll do. Or swordfish.
Detected her prey. The bull shark's sensorial system comes alive with amplified vibrations.
There we go. A little shot, just a little sharky shot put. We are lock our way back into the bayou.
A peculiar biological adaptation allows the bull to survive in fresh water.
Okay, let's start collecting things.
See this area is to witness the inability of the hydrosphere to support the growth of humanized landscapes along the Gulf. This mineral supplement wouldn't be necessary if this shark ate a more nutritious, well-balanced diet.
No, but I'm also the biggest living water-based trash compactor ever seen. You keep bringing up this fact. All right, Mr. Marlin, you want to play rough? Come here. Where'd you go? Come on, auto target. There we go. Okay.
shark is a sort of super scavenger, completely lacking in what may be called dietary discrimination.
I feel like I'm going to sneeze. We'll see if I do.
The shark uses lipids from high-fat fare like this to help fuel her reign of terror.
More floating bodies. Landmark, maybe? Yep, landmark. So the game has made reference to Cthulhu twice. It's done some movie puns, which is kind of fun. There was a little bit of a stretch kind of pun towards Demolition Man, talking about the three shells. It's done Waterworld, it's done Castaway. It's probably done a couple others, I can't quite remember though. Does it float?
If you're like me, you're probably wondering what their secret is for such durable papier-mâché.
Papier-mâché? It's paper-mâché. Yeah. No.
As is the trend in other coastal towns, long stretches of Port Clovis's shoreline are now the exclusive domain of the wealthy. Recently, Port Clovis has gained a reputation for its derivative, politically confused street art.
Got another gate. Can I find something relatively big? I should be able to. Mahi Mahi, I need you. Come here. Get tight. Oh, darn it. Didn't quite get over here in time. Shoot. Need something bigger. Well, we might have to wait until we get hunters on our tail for that to work, actually. We'll work on that. Let's see. I think we can see is over there.
Prosperity Sands reminds us that sometimes the construction of second and third homes supersedes considerations like loss of species diversity.
There we go. Now, what's over here? Oh. A handful of things. I will not be denied. Let me in.
This instantized protein makes a great between meals supplement, giving the shark the energy she needs to put on serious attacks. Anyone who has delved into the stomach contents of a shark is acutely aware that they'll eat just about anything. Even after the creation of a killer clown task force, homicide still remains a problem in Port Clovis.
Hello, it. Movie reference 4. I actually need to look up all the movie references that they spoof in this. I think that would be fun. Okay, we'll come back to that. That's an orca. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Now I'm actually, like, sized to fight an orca, but still. Oh, there's an up, too. Oh, look at that! I'm inside a big old pool of some sort. Big old entertainment pool, I guess. Let's see. Came in. There's the clown. Go this way. Left.
Over the course of a bull shark's life, it will ingest quite a broad assortment of flotsam and jetsam.
I'm amazed we haven't seen something along the lines of like a Little Mermaid reference. I mean, flotsam and jetsam is a little bit of a stretch, even if it is accurate. Oh, am I Shamu now? Whee! Oh my gosh, it is. It's a giant abandoned water park. And there are people hanging out around here. Watch the splash zone. They can really nail ya. Except, you know, who knows how far the ship, how far the entertainment can go.
Are responsible for just 3% of hunter deaths. Drugs, alcohol, and poor firearm handling account for the rest.
Caviar King? Who wants a nice juicy belly? Quit your hiding.
Oh, but it's such fun to play hide and seek with you people.
Three of them killer whales they got their fish fingers. You could say I got a real keen eye for talent. Although, the wheelers really gotta work on those side aerials.
A breeze would be nice.
Fish fingers? Gosh.
I just know you're here.
Toy time.
Orcas do enjoy playing with toys, but not half as much as a day-old seal carcass.
Now, let's see. I think this actually does lead its way out. Go ahead and just do a quick little double check. See if there's anything else over here. Yeah, it looks like it just breaks right out into open water.
Well, we did the best we could do.
Port Clovis has grown bored of the hunt, leaving our shark to fight another day.
I am a little curious. I don't think there's ever been like an actual like group of people that actually like hunt sharks, like they have them in this game. I mean, there's researchers that will find sharks and like tag them and stuff like that, or potentially relocate if necessary. I don't think that's ever really happened. But I don't ever recall sharks actually having to be like shot for the public, for the safety of the public. Unlike something like, you know, you'd find in national parks and stuff where they have to shoot bears or wolves, coyotes, the occasional bison, you know, something like that where it is a matter of safety for the public. Ah, license plate. There we go. Is there anything else in this area? It doesn't look like it. Yeah, I think this just makes a loop. I think this takes us back to where we started out. Yes, it do. All right. Go this way. Back out in the key. Okay. Let's see. There was a... Ooh. Oh! I need to go back. There was a license plate there. I saw it up on the stage. I didn't go jump for it. I went to go eat the humans instead, so... I do need to head back that way. It's not this one. It's the next one. I said this before, and I'll say it again. I like the animation that the shark has. It does make it seem like it swims really naturally and fluidly and stuff. It doesn't feel choppy or anything weird. It feels natural. Not that way. This way. La-dee-da! There we go. Ah, I can't quite make it. Darn it. Oh well. Black and white and dead all over. We're gonna go fight an orca. Nice big old catamaran. I've been on a catamaran once. I think my uncle has one. It's a small one. It's not fancy. But it was interesting being out on it. I will give it that. Wait a second. Have we got, like, Atlantis here? What in the world?
Concentrations of metals and hydrocarbons in the water show just how much the Gulf has progressed since Amerigo Vespucci first arrived here in 1497.
Oh, we're gonna explore the
Along Caviar Key is frequently
sperm whale. Oh my gosh, it's level 45?
Singapore sling.
Wow, we're going for the big guns now. I thought orca was the biggest we're gonna get. Nope, sperm whale. Mortal enemy of the giant squid. If we see squid in this, I'm gonna freak. Ah, the hunted orca. That's right. That's the one we're going for. Now, I don't recognize the color pattern of this. I would assume it's some sort of subspecies of orca, because I don't recognize... Because that's a different coloring than, you think of orca, I think. Woo! Unfortunately, I'm not big enough to actually thrash this one, so hit run tactics, it is. Up. Took off its dorsal. Oh, I'm tearing it up.
After years of eating the same meal of frozen herring at Fish Fingers, Casanita just wants her favorite comfort food, raw shark liver.
Well, she can't have mine.
The Gulf Stream brings warm waters northeast across the Atlantic towards English seaside towns filled with cranky pensioners, donkey rides, and heroin addicts.
Who writes this stuff? Seriously. Just have a little Mako. Oh, he tried to run past me, but nope. Is it Mako or Mako? I think it's. I want to say it's Mako. Mako is the name for it. I know Mako from Final Fantasy VII, so and it's spelled the same way. So maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it's yeah, license plate. There we go.
Though our bull shark is unaware, the noose around its neck tightens thanks to a crack team of shark hunters.
These rednecks?
More cloves really been sprouting up these past few years. Put some of my own money on this. It's gonna be a laser tag fun park.
Kaboom!
Here, fishy, fishy.
Probably right under me. Could be looking right at me.
Should've brought my fish finder.
An insatiable fish, the bull shark is 9/10 appetite.
I think we've been tired by
It's another unsuccessful shark hunt for the people of Port Clovis.
I'll eat you as quickly as you look at me, so don't look at me. Orca. Got turtle seed, though. I'm gonna avoid another fight with this orca. Everybody just wants to have a fight. Really silly.
Numbers have exploded here. Bad news for seagrass, great news for orcas who enjoy torturing and eating them.
Get off.
From the moment she's born, the shark's cold, expressionless eyes are constantly on the watch for food.
And that is, yeah, that's the one of the entrances that I went to, and then I went immediately back in. So we've been through that area. Ah, there we go. Sweet. All right. Hello.
The bull shark is able to attain larger maximal sizes through selective feeding. Bull sharks have a habit of gobbling up anything that finds its way into the water.
Which makes you wonder, have we ever had to deal with an issue like Cocaine Bear? What was it? It was Pablo Escobar, I think is how it was punned. The bear that ate a giant chunk of cocaine. Have we ever had cocaine shark? Just that makes you think, huh?
Shockingly, this was only Alex's second worst birthday.
Another area where we eat turtles. Stuck. There we go. There we go. Now I can eat turtles in peace.
The Gulf Coast has one of the richest and most diverse ecosystems on the planet.
And that was another entrance that I went through. Okay, gotcha. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Trying to get up to that. So it can be done.
With the hunters in pursuit of a dangerous shark, those closest to it prepare for the possibility that they might come home.
I really should get them polarized lenses. She gotta be somewhere out here. Get away!
All right, folks. Coming through. Coming through.
The battle is over.
Well, I said to them, you better build that boardwalk higher, because you just asking for a shark attack how you got it now. Did they listen to me? No, not at all.
Okay, what else do we got? We have a trawler. That one specifically.
She's saying hi.
Yep, and goodbye. All right, I will see you later, Zach.
Time is running out for our shark.
Most likely we're going to finish this game up tomorrow night. If we finish it up early, we will jump into Elite Dangerous to do kind of whatever. But we'll have to see. I don't know how much further along the game is, so we only have these two zones, so.
Let's go. We got a troublemaker that needs pussy. She's close. She's close.
Something to ponder. Okay, got that. Hello, people. Oh my gosh, a smorgasbord. Look at this. Hello, people. Hunted Hammerhead. He actually broke free. There we go. What, the shell? Nice. Our next. So the end goal. Okay, so let me give you a little. Let me give you just a quick rundown of the story. So you start as a bull. You start as a bull shark out in Crawfish Bay here. You get caught by Pete. And he strings you up, and then he cuts out a baby shark, which is you. So you basically play the mother, who then gets killed. You become the baby, who I'm now playing as now. And essentially, I think the end story is to kill Scaly Pete. It's a vengeance story, essentially. A lot of what I'm doing now is I'm getting the collectibles and just kind of doing other stuff. So catching the license plates, getting the caches, the quests, the landmarks and stuff like that. That's all just completion stuff. So I've been so you have been seeing kind of the tail end of the game. So in the earlier areas, you'd go to the quest, you'd try and do them, but you'd also try to avoid a lot of the predators that would show up. You see the marlins and the mako sharks, the hammerheads that show up. They are kind of in the area to kind of be somewhat of a deterrent to you. So yeah, I'm kind of doing whatever I want, but there is an end goal. I'm just collecting everything here. So I have 2 more landmarks to get in this region. Quest. I think if you look on here, yeah, here we are. So if you look here, there's the story complete. Let me see if you guys can see it. Okay, so you can't quite see it here. There is a storyline here. It has 8 points and then an anchor at the end, so it's technically 9 points, I guess. It has a thing of like, here's all the things that you need to do. So it's so usually the first one is find the grotto, and then it's doing each of the different little quests to it. Once you do them, certain other ones come up. So I actually have to get to infamy rank 6 at some point. So I'll have to fight the hunters to get to rank 6. And we'll eat the 6th bounty hunter, essentially. We have to kill the apex predator, which is probably going to be an orca, if I had to guess. good. There is a... The last Orca was strong, yes, but he was manageable. So a couple of the Apex Predators have actually been really easy. The Mako Apex was really easy to fight. The Great White was actually fairly easy. Because I've gotten to the point where I'm actually just pretty robust, if I changed up my build a little bit, it wouldn't be nearly as easy. The Shadow Teeth are really helpful because every time I attack something, I gain a little bit of health. As opposed to when it originally was, which is I have to consume something to get the health. So because I'm playing with that setup, that's what's making it easy. And I had, yeah, so the Shadow Teeth, if you see here, it says I get more damage. So I'm actually doing more damage than I normally would. I'm also getting a health regen. So plus 50 health regen, meaning that when I attack something, even if I can't thrash it or eat it, I'm gaining health. So I'm just kind of out healing myself compared to them out damaging me. If that makes sense. No, I think it was in the first or second stream. I actually was struggling a bit fighting stuff because you briefly saw it when I was fighting the orca, the hunted orca that was out here. That wasn't far from the sperm whale, I think. I was talking about the giant squid and stuff. That was big enough I couldn't thrash it, so I couldn't actually like fight it like normal. In some of the other areas where it's like, oh, you need to go kill 20 groupers or something like that. Well, they'd have a creature out there that would be higher level than I was and was able to thrash me. So that orca was big enough, it actually could grab me and actually thrash me instead of the other way around. So, a lot of the predators were able to do that. Let's see, the muscle lunges, the muzzy lunges were smaller, but I couldn't thrash then. Yeah, and then I think the other one was Barracuda. Barracuda was the second kind of like predator that I was fighting, but they weren't bigger than me, so they couldn't thrash me. The crocodiles could. The crocodiles I was fighting in the bayou and in the lake were big enough that they were actually able to grab me and do death rolls, and they hurt a lot. But I've since gotten big enough that nothing really can thrash me except the biggest predators. So the sperm whale, the orcas can do that. The great whites might be able to, but I'm kind of leaving the great whites. I fought a couple of them, and I've gotten good enough that I can just kind of avoid it. And if they do grab me, I can get out pretty quick. So it's not exactly a concern. Killer Queen. Ah, we do fight them there, but we get our head. So we'll have our full bone body set up. Sweet. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just take a right. We'll enter through the ocean port rather than go through the... It also helps that I'm also playing with the bone body, the bone mutagens, because they're giving me defense. They're giving me defense. They're able to smack things back faster. This kind of spiral spin that I have now on my dodge, I don't get that if I wear something else. I get this kind of little weird skirting motion, like I try and kind of like hop to the side. That's what I get with the other forms. So. I'm also max level, so it's not like I'm not also like struggling level wise. Apex Orca. Yeah, so this is a creature who's big enough to probably actually grab me if I'm not careful. So that move. See, that actually hurt for a bit. I don't know what happened to the music. Ow! How dare you? Oh man, this one actually is pretty vicious. See, and I have to be careful because they can whip their bodies and smack me and also grab, as well as grab me. So, see, that was an attempt at trying to grab me. See, typically after a lunge, if I dodge it, they'll be stunned in a way that I can grab them. I can kind of smack them a little bit and take a little health, but they can also do a tail whip like I can, which will stun me, smack me around a bit. Ah! Did it too early. Let go. Big difference is that there's other things usually swimming around that I can grab for health. So it'd be like eating all the food in your inventory in Skyrim during a boss fight. Lost a dorsal fin. See, if I had the DLC, I could get to level 40, so I could be on par with this thing. I don't know if you can get bigger in terms of the shark itself. I think the Megalodon form is the biggest you'll get. Pup, teen, adult, elder, and then mega. There we go. A little bit, but like we said earlier, the DLC doesn't have great reviews. It's fairly mixed on how good it is. So because I don't have to because this is through Epic, not through Steam, I don't have achievements with this game. If I did, they probably would have had some DLC achievements, and that would have been more annoying than anything else. Okay, so we have a cache we still need to get, and 2 landmarks we haven't found yet still. Let's go ahead and put on our new bonehead. First head that we've unlocked now. Whoa! Look how big that eye got! Oh, now I'm crazy. Okay. Now we get to have the fun part. Go full bone. What, you looking at me? That is creepy. Okay, so the head gives us ramming damage, bow crew knockback resistance, bow crew damage resistance, ram force bonus, and damage resistance. Yeah, all 5 sets you get a plus 10 damage reduction, which is great. And of course, we can upgrade this. Fully upgraded, we now have 40% ramming damage. Oh my gosh. We're just a freaking menace. Yeah, so I have the max mass rating, the mass health rating. I have the highest defense rating probably right now. My speed is kind of shot, though. Yeah, and I would assume that my damage rating will go up if I do something in terms of if I go like full shadow body, which I don't have yet. It could go like full max, like full damage rating, or if I go the bioelectric, I'd go full speed rating, essentially. And the DLC has another a cool one. I think you get something kind of like a biohazard thing. You kind of have a biohazard form that you get that like spews toxic waste and stuff. Kind of what it looked like. But that's in the DLC. Who knows? Maybe I'll get the DLC for cheap and we'll revisit it. I don't know. But for the base game, it is what it is, and I feel like it's good as is. Okay, so just taking a look and see what we need. So we need some minerals. Ooh, yeah, let's upgrade that shadow body. Yeah, I just look freaky. When we get the other forms, we'll have a look at them, a full body cosmetic look to them. I think it's time to go to the gate. Well, let's see. We still have to get a couple landmarks where I don't know where they could be. We're gonna have to go scouring a little bit, but we will go ahead and do that. We'll also gather our Here's an alligator. So we'll get the hunters active because we need to get that. We need to get that gate that's up there unlocked, that prosperity gate. We'll kind of head that direction. We'll eat humans on the way. Get the bounties out here so we can do a little bit of a shot put. They kind of went slightly overboard in the design of the mutant sharks, but I'm here for it. Panic! What? It's panic! Down goes the boat. Ah! Everybody into the water. I prefer Jack Skellington. Come on. Or Scarfin. One of the two. Or, of course, the classic Pixar, Bruce. Yeah, how can we do it for John Wick? That is some big fishing boats. Hi! Come out of that boat! I'm doing pretty good, actually. Decided to do a Shark Week surprise stream, so we've been playing Maneater this whole week. We're kind of in the last part of the game, kind of the end game, more or less. Still have a region that I need to do. Still need to finish up another region. But yeah, I'm doing okay. Been just applying to jobs and stuff like that. Like typical. And when we get back into... It does get a little boring, but I mean, if it's a turn your head, it's been kind of a... Once you get over the slightly unusual control scheme, you know, kind of get used to the controls and realize, yeah, just it's kind of a shut your brain off and have fun kind of game. Which I don't have a whole lot of. A lot of the games I have, I try to have something that's like mentally stimulating in some form or fashion, and so this is actually it's a nice change of pace. Rather than the more you got lost in the tunnels. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I do okay when it comes to games where you can kind of get lost in like maze-like areas. I have a little bit of a mental system, but yeah, I know the caves can get tricky. Okay, boys, I had you follow me. I had you over here. Now come follow me. Follow me, boys, follow me. I need one of you to shoot up this gate so we can open it. I have been enjoying the movie quotes and stuff that they've been doing in this. The movie references. They had one for Waterworld. They had one for Castaway. They've mentioned Cthulhu a couple times, which is not a movie. They did Demolition Man with the 3 shells. They did It. Okay, now I need one of you to come over here. Come on. If you stopped part way, you probably wouldn't have noticed some of them, so it's okay. Yeah, so if you started, you start here with the kind of the prologue. You come here for the beginning, second area, third area, fourth area. Can you mod this? I don't think you can. Well, there might be. I think I went on to Nexus Mods, and I think there was a couple different things. I think the one thing that I saw I think there was a thing like that turns off the HUD. And I think another one that skips like the beginning thing. I don't think you can mod the game though itself. So that might have been, I don't know if that was a mod. That might be one of the evolution forms that you get. I know that you can fight hammerhead sharks. There was an apex hammerhead that I fought that actually had kind of an interesting shape to it. See, so, because you can get these evolutions, so we just got the last thing for the hammer, for the bone armor and stuff like that. But you can also get you start out with the tiger body, but you can also have the shadow body, the bone body, and then the bioelectric body. I think the one for the DLC, you look a little bit like a hammerhead, so it might be something. It might be something along those lines. There is another evolution with the Truth Quest, which is the DLC, which I think gives you toxic powers, and you look kind of hammerheadish there. So that's probably what you saw. I got the base game for free through Epic, so does not have the DLC, and DLC does not have the best reviews. It's a little controversial. So. Bone power, activate! Screw your little boat. No. Gotta get Infamy rank 6, so just gotta torment these hunters until we get out our next person. I think it was Butcher Boy Brady. God bless America, land where I eat. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, so some of the other games I've been playing, we'll get back into them next week, but Monday and Tuesday I've been playing Neo, which is the Japanese-styled Dark Souls from Ninja Team. We've been playing Mindustry, which is great fun. If you like logistical defense build, base building, material gathering, and RTS elements, Mindustry is a hidden gem that honestly does not have enough attention about it. It is a great game. Yeah, it's one of those. The game is smaller than a gig, but it's like it has more content in it than lots of games do. It's one of those. The game is small, but so much playability behind it. They're really there. Butcher Boy Brady, here he comes. I think there's other games like that. It's interesting seeing games that's like, this game is, only like 700 megabytes, but it has like over 100 hours of gameplay that you can play. There's other ones. Dance of the let's see, what is it? The Dance of the Necromancer is the same kind of thing. A lot of roguelikes usually have those. Okay, now where's our big guy? Is that him? Nope, just a small fishing boat, I think. Nope, that's him. Butcher Boy Brady. Yeah, we've clearly lost the music. I need to... Oh, and it looks like he's going to do a couple things. Yeah, after this, we're going to go ahead and jump back out of the game and jump back in, see if we can load this up. Come here, Brady. Come here. Bone power, go. And kaboom. Ha 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 ha. Got a bioelectric body. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, let's get out of these guys' way. See if I can do a save of some sort that will let me... We'll jump back to the main menu because I just don't have audio. I don't have the music coming through, and I think the game is just glitched or something. It wants us to go out to the Gulf. Yep. I think we're checking up on Pete again. Maybe, I'm not sure. The next one we're going to be fighting is Lieutenant Shannon Sims. A no-nonsense Coast Guard officer on the rise, Lieutenant Shannon Sims will kill a shark for the good of her career. I mean, the good of the local economy. I mean, people. Look sharp, everybody. Look sharp, everyone. I'm not going to let some civilian get this kill. And she'll give me a new thing. Okay. I don't know if the game is having a little trouble or not. The game's crashed on me earlier, so... Crashed on me yesterday? Yeah, crashed on me a couple different times, so... I think something is just beefed up a little bit. Nearly back to a grotto. Home away from home. Okay, give me a second here. I'm gonna go... Hey! Hey! Get out! No! How dare you walk in here? This is my place. My sanctuary. Wait. I'm gonna go back to the main menu, and then we're gonna load this up. See if we can get the music back. We haven't had it for like 20 minutes.
Due to Caviar Key's increased coastal exposure, storms that had a minor impact 3 decades ago caused significant flooding today.
Yeah, we also lost the narrator. Who's funny to listen to. Rio, are you somebody who kind of likes just kind of like atmospheric noise, but not necessarily music? Typically, when you game or something like that, is that what you kind of like? Hey, no, nothing wrong with it. Honestly, really not. You know, when it comes around to playing certain games, sometimes the music's just not that great, and better to listen to your own jams or not at all. You know, I've done that in the past. Okay, so now we have our log there. We have the Gulf, which we haven't really touched. Reinforced cartilage. Ooh. Which we'll actually be doing next. And then we have the... Yeah, we have a couple more landmarks in Caviar Key, so I need to look around and see if I can find them. But the last one is going to the Gulf, which is going to be the whole big area with our biggest enemies and stuff like that. Let's see, what do we have in terms of our upgrades? What can we max out now? So we don't have anything there. Those are all done, so that's good. The bone body, bioelectric body. Ooh, kind of a nice little boost. We'll see that when I get it fully updated. Let's see. Go ahead and upgrade that. So now that's maxed out. Looks like that's our fats, which is good. I need something to spend the fats on. Okay, so the bioelectric body, when activated, this evolution gives you the lightning burst ability. It is recharged by damaging consuming creatures. Lightning burst cloaks you with a lightning aura, electrocuting anything that comes near. While active, 30% projectile damage resistance and 30% electric damage resistance. You turn into lightning, inflicting a 20 damage and putting 6 stun counters on anything within 9 meters. Target stun when it accumulates 10 stun counters. A stun counter is removed every 3 seconds. Let's see, so the bodies, have we gotten it so the bodies are all kind of leveled up? Yeah. The fins still need minerals. Yes. So it looks like for the the shadow requires nutrients for upgrades, the bony requires the minerals, and the bioelectric requires the fats. Is what it looks like. Cool. Now all those are activated. Yeah, and unfortunately I can't have a 4th organ activated because I need the truth quest, which is kind of dumb, but I'm surviving without it, so. Okay, so we need to find 1 more cache and 2 more landmarks. So we're gonna have to swim around and see if we can find out where they are. It's going to be a matter of swimming around and pinging things until we find them. So. Make you people panic. I think it was yesterday. There was a group of 3 people sitting on top of like a floating platform, and as soon as I got close, one of the women said, "Ew, shark, go away!" Like I was just being rude. I stewed for a second of whether I was going to eat any of them, and if it was, I was going to eat her. But I don't think I ultimately ended up doing that. I think I just left. I was like... know your place. Ah, there we go. There's a landmark. Ooh!
If a T-Rex is your favorite dinosaur, then you're boring and unoriginal and you need to pick a different favorite dinosaur.
Okay, that's funny.
While fears of ecological...
Okay, and then this whole area is the Gulf.
Let's see Execo Petroleum's previous quarter's earnings. For more than 3/4 of geologic time, the land was uninhabited, without a single destination spa anywhere to be seen.
That stuff will be part of the... Why are you trying to bite something that is bigger by you by a factor of 3? Come on. Just gonna get you nibbled. These last 3 areas have been interesting because they're all kind of interconnected. You just can wander into the next area without much issue. Oh, that's right. I was going towards this, and then I got attacked by the orca, I think.
Port Clovis City Council never misses an opportunity for cross-franchising.
Okay, so I recognize 1, maybe 2. I mean, I would say that's Pyro from Team Fortress 2. I don't know who the other characters are. I would assume that these might all be Deep Silver references or something. I don't know. Okay, so we're still looking for a cache somewhere, so... Ah! There we go. It's back in the... Back at Fish Fingers. What a dumb name. Yeah, that was really easy. I could have gotten that any time.
Quite a strange conglomeration of stuff will end up in the stomachs of sharks.
It reached the growth stage, Mega, which I have. Okay. Done. Let's head to the Gulf. Here's see what we have down here, because it looks like they just kind of get fun with some of the ideas. Would you like to explain what you're trying to do here, Swordfish? Hey.
The ocean is a source of life, inspiration, and eternal renewal. But mostly it exists to be exploited and commodified by humans. Once more, the shark turns back to this place of centered calm.
Save the best for last. Alrighty. Lots of minerals, so we need to find a lot more in the way of turtles to eat. Gotta be careful. There is that sperm whale around that we saw, so that thing is 15 levels bigger than me, 15 levels higher than me, so.
The shark's sole aim is to eat and evolve.
So it's still something that could really give me a run for my money. Yeah, what is this over here? Is this like a faux Atlantis or something? Something... This would be like a big statue of Poseidon or something.
A great way to discourage museum attendance is to put your museum underwater.
So this could be like Poseidon. We have big old tower over here and kind of like a Greek temple.
As we face impending resource scarcity and declining living standards, it's nice to know that in the meantime there's still a place to get a good bath infusion massage. The appetite of this shark is...
Oh, there's Poseidon. Who's the other guy then? Okay, and they put a crocodile next to... Oh, come on. Orca? There's a pyramid down here. Lighthouse.
To see this area is to witness the inability of the hydrosphere to support the growth of humanized landscapes along the Gulf.
Makes me think of like those things that you put inside fishing tanks for the fish to kind of swim around with. That's what this feels like. Nom nom nom.
Traveling around, we are constantly reminded of how man's intrusion has disrupted the fragile equilibrium of the marine world.
Oh, what do we have for the quests? The quests we have... Okay, so that's consuming 5 humans over there. There's a hammerhead and a big boat, like a yacht of some sort. Fair enough.
Beach erosion can be harmful for ecosystems by changing habitat conditions for such local fauna as seals, sea turtles, birds, and fish.
Oh, we're actually fighting hammerheads. Okay, so it's not a hammerhead, it's hammerheads. We're culling the population a little bit. Thankfully, hammerheads aren't hard for us to fight. Oh, I caught the sperm whale, though. Oh, dear. That's that sperm whale I wanted to avoid. Ah! Hey, dude, I was just minding my own business eating sharks. Have beef with you. Why are you trying to make beef with me? Jeez. Yikes. Oh, there's another sperm whale. Oh my gosh, there's two of them now. Really, there's no benefit to fighting the sperm whale. They're 15 times my level, they can grab me, and I don't get any benefits out of them, really. I mean, other than the nutrient stuff, but I get that easily out of everything else, so what's the point? Man, it gets creepy when it gets dark.
The insatiable sperm whale needs to eat over a ton of food every day, which here in the Gulf mostly consists of hammerhead sharks.
Explains why he's around. I didn't realize, because I thought sperm whale mainly ate squids. I wouldn't imagine the sperm whales actually fighting stuff that would be like aggressive back to it.
Shark demonstrates the importance of getting enough minerals in her diet.
Something over here. Ah, the boat. Ah! Hello! Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Let me eat your face off now. A fancy looking boat here. It would be a shame if, something were to happen to it.
Yachts allow them with 24-karat gold fixtures, 2 discos, circular staircases, and a mosaic swimming pool. The Chatelaine is still only Port Clovis's second most ostentatious yacht.
And we are just kind of out in the deep blue yonder, aren't we? My gosh.
Distinctive looking shark.
Yes. I'm an abomination.
Nah, that ain't it.
I'm a mutagenic anomaly.
Shark shouldn't be that hard to find. I just know she's close. Somebody got her. right?
The powers of society have retaliated with deterrent action, but mankind is ultimately impotent to stop Mother Nature's vengeance.
Let me in! Turtle. 3 minerals.
There are 80-some species in the parrotfish family. At this point, it doesn't matter which one that supercharged with gene-altering mutagens. The shark now has an asymmetric edge on the competition.
It doesn't go down further, right? Doesn't look like it. Just good. I don't need to go down further. We need to go back up. Where is that entrance? There it is. Look for the yellow. Yellow will let you out.
Not really a gourmand, the bull shark will eat just about anything. To look at the coast is to recognize that the boundary between sea and land is transitory, and that all life on Earth is just a cosmic accident. The Gulf Stream is just one of many major currents that mariners have used since time immemorial to circumnavigate the globe.
It's a bummer that we took this long to actually get to like one of the coolest areas in the map, of the whole map world, the whole world map.
These scavengers of the sea are vital in cleaning the ocean floors of edible and semi-edible detritus.
Oh, it's a great weight down here. Hi, buddy. And a hammerhead.
The solitary hunter stumbles upon another source of nourishment. Sharks' propensity to clear the ocean of its assorted detritus is one of their most valuable functions.
Okay.
The bull shark is known to be a voracious, if hardly discriminating, eater.
Honk. There we go.
A shark is never one to pass up a fat fiesta.
You know, going into like the caves and stuff like that, they're kind of cookie cutter. they're not extremely varied and stuff, but back here, Marlin. Get back here. But but in my opinion, out of all of the environments that have been put out in the game and laid out, they're not particularly significant. I mean, there's so much creativity that they've done for these areas of the map as they have.
Definitely consuming anything that's vaguely edible.
Honestly, I want to applaud the devs for making the game look like it does. I think it looks great.
The bull shark might eat now, but later it may regurgitate the contents of its stomach to escape a predator.
Yeah, but the fact that you don't really get into like actual like deep water until you hit Sapphire Bay is a little sad. I mean, it was starting to get kind of kind of cramped for me back in. I mean, the water got moderately okay back in Golden Shores, but in like Dead Horse Lake and stuff like that, I felt like I was just too big for the area. I think I over leveled a little bit. Honestly. Let's see. Which way was I going? I was going that way. Turtle. Orca. License plate. Yum yum. And another area.
Hunger is a driving force for the bull shark. Protein caches like this one are a convenient and tasty way for sharks to increase their protein intake.
Look at all this reef stuff. My gosh, this is so pretty. I wish there was more of this in the game.
Sea sponges' demand for pineapple homes has sparked massive deforestation throughout Costa Rica. But being brainless, sponges rarely weigh the consequences of their buying decisions.
Ooh, lives in a pineapple under the Gulf. SpongeBob SquarePants. We must stop singing because we'll get copyright. Unexpected, but not unwanted, honestly. Oh, can we get out of here before that thing attacks us? Oh, I think it just followed us. I think that's all that happened.
Sometimes even sharks just need to dirty bulk. This recreation of the Titanic was so accurate, 1,500 people died during its maiden voyage.
Oh my gosh. I think the other game that I've played that has had a shark that is kind of friendly was Azu, I think it was. I think that's the name of it. It kind of had the same DNA as like Journey on the PlayStation. You didn't play as the shark, but there was a shark that you ran into, and the shark didn't attack you. Okay. Destroy the target. Oh! I have to fight one. I have to fight a sperm whale. Yikes. Okay. Well, let's do that in a second. Because that's going to be a tussle.
From Galapagos to Malaysia, sea turtles live all over the world. But only the trashy ones live in Daytona.
Okay, are we ready for this? No, but let's tackle it anyway. Except we want to make sure that this hammerhead is not going to interfere. That's a distraction I do not need when fighting our biggest enemy so far. 55! Holy cow! The apex is going to be a sperm whale, isn't it? Ooh. Pretty agile for a giant whale, my man. Ow! Well, it's not doing nearly as much damage as the orca was, because I'm full bone armor. Sorry, big guy. Devil in the deep blue sea. GG. Yeah, I don't have to do that too much. No, I don't feel he was as fast as the orca. I think he was just bigger. He was probably 40 to 50% bigger than an orca, so just a lot more to try to avoid. Let's see. Man, it gets pretty bleak down here. I see turtles this deep. I don't know what the depth that sea turtles usually go swimming at, but it feels like this is a little beyond it. Because from my understanding, the ocean has different has different zones, different elevations. Kind of like you have like different elevations for the atmosphere. So you can get like the stratosphere and the ionosphere and stuff like that. I feel zones are kind of the same thing, where the water's like different temperatures, different densities, different salinity, stuff like that, which kind of dictates what can kind of live there. And I feel like the turtles wouldn't be quite this deep down. I don't know. Maybe I'm being picky. Gotta go after an orca now. Do you know what thing we haven't seen at all? Manta rays. We haven't seen any kind of ray in this game. I feel like that's a bit of an oversight. Okay. They might not be in the game, though. That's the sad thing. But we haven't seen any we haven't seen any manta rays. That's like the other big creature I would see in the ocean, would be a ray. So yeah, the orcas do seem to be faster. I think, so it would be like, I just came up with this analogy. This would be like fighting the orca would be like a rugby player versus fighting the sperm whale, which is like a football player or a sumo wrestler. Very big, hits like a truck though, but the other one's fast. Far more athletic. Come on, you gonna come and get me? Come on. Whale healed. There we go. Back to killing hammerheads. See, so for someone who's lived inland, has not been to the coast a whole lot, not been in the ocean much, this view of just murky blue, this is what would scare me. What the flip was that? This is the murky blue of the ocean that would scare the bejesus out of me. I want to be able to see the ocean bottom if I go in the ocean.
The name Hammerhead is really reductionist.
Okay, do you know what will be funny? Is if the apex predator is a sperm whale, and it's a Moby Dick reference. Because I think in all the Moby Dick references, Moby Dick is a sperm whale. Or at least looks like one. Has the characteristics of a sperm whale. Nice. Okay. The grotto's actually not far. Let's go back and upgrade a couple things. Turtle. Turtle. I didn't finish eating. Get back here, you. There we go. And turtle. Need the minerals.
The shark returns once again to her safe haven.
Blah! I think it's really the only stuff that we need to do is get the minerals updated, and then I think we've kind of gotten everything. What do we have quest-wise? So we have to go get the Gulf Revenge, and one more population control, and then kill the Gulf Predator. Right, okay. Good. Yeah, so we're going to go head out that direction now. And see what we can find. Oh, thank you! Not interested.
A bull shark is an animal of broad dietary proclivities.
Oh, what is this?
No one knows who built this mysterious underwater base, but odds are they probably own a Nehru jacket and a Persian cat.
Oh, could it be a James Bond reference? I immediately thought of Subnautica, but I don't think that was the intention. But a Bond villain would fit. Especially with the Nehru jacket and Persian cat. I feel that's a James Bond reference. I know that there was a James Bond, one of Sean Connery's, that they were underwater for a lot. I'm trying to remember what it was. The plot was a military plane goes down in the ocean, and I think there were nuclear warheads on board or something. So they wanted to capture so they basically got somebody in who was part of the crew, knocks the crew out, sinks the plane, and then they steal the bombs out of it. I think. Oh, we got hunter divers. Cool. We don't have to necessarily fight the boats. We just eat these guys.
Seeing people getting eaten on...
We've had some real bad fish kills because of these oil tankers spilling. What it brings a lot of money into the economy. Can't argue with that.
Oh yeah, we are in an oil tanker. Huh. And then we've got these big pipes lead underneath the ocean net, huh? Yep, right on through. Ah, the Merc, it makes you think like some kind of weird biological tentacled creature is here, huh?
Off for now.
The hunt is over, and there will be an inevitable rush on dollar drafts at Flamingo Joe's. Random mutations aren't random. They require large amounts of mutagens as a catalyst. Port Clovis has long been a popular dumping ground for the military, thanks to its lenient regulations and low tipping fees.
Another entrance here. Couple more divers.
The Sea Wolf remains acutely aware of anything that might constitute food.
I heard said Captain Blighty sunk his treasure somewhere around here. Been funding a diving expedition every year for 10 years, and I ain't found it yet.
This is quite a find. Although, that depends on the gold market, which has really been underperforming lately. I blame the Fed, of course, but what can you do? No one can tell what may be found in a shark's stomach. It's truly the ocean's garbage can.
Now turtle. Okay, we'll open this up. We're not going to go through. Back this way. Go this direction, I think. Yes. We're gonna find our target in here, I think.
With little fanfare, another bounty hunt comes to a close.
Okay.
The predatory scavenger is often quite content to dine on whatever wastes fall to the ocean floor.
Oh, it is right there. That was like on the outside. Nope, it's in here. The way out. Or left, maybe? Looks like it. There we go. Now we're out. Ooh! Heat fumes. Volcanic, volcanic, Puma rolls. Cool.
This protein supplement has 0 additives, so the shark doesn't have to worry about hidden artificial colors or flavors.
Yep, I figured there's more sperm whales around here. Let's see how low we can stay then. What you want, Mako? Yes. Be aggressive. Come attack me. Make it easier for me to just finish this quest. Yum. There we go. Last license plate, I think? Ooh, what is this? Is this a gateway to hell? Or is it Davy Jones' locker?
Giant monsters, or kaiju, occasionally visit Port Clovis to pregame before destroying more worthwhile cities. Hunters hold a deep hatred of wildlife in their hearts. None more so than the shark hunter.
Oh my God! Short bounty, fellas.
Hey, who's gonna work for a bounty?
Woo!
Say thank you, everybody.
You know, if you saw a giant shark swimming around like this, eating people left and right, how quickly would you quickly decide, I need to change career paths? I'm pretty sure this would not be a case of like, oh, less people to fight, less people to bring with to get the bounty or something. This would be a, I'm gonna go back to college and becoming an accountant, you know.
Another death without meaning. A nihilistic statement on the futility of life.
Adios indeed.
Caviar Key provides a scenic setting for humanity's destructive impact on the natural world. Coastal risk analysis reveals that someday, someone here is going to get a sizable check from the National Flood Insurance Program.
I highly doubt that.
Shark hunters kill for the same reason we all do, to feel complete. It's vital that we extract an absolute maximum of resources before we cross Earth's apocalyptic threshold. Sure, we could avoid catastrophic risks for future generations, but then we couldn't have 4x4 pickups with 5.7-liter V8 engines. The Gulf is vast, 600,000 square surface miles to be exact, making it fifth among the world's cities.
Nearly there. Bam. Shannon's out.
Yes, it's quite beautiful. Unfortunately, bull sharks can't see color. The toast of the coast, Lieutenant Shannon Sims.
It's surfaced.
She's wielding an M4? Here. Hello, Shannon.
Only time will tell whether government actions can diminish Port Clovis's reputation as a shark attack hotspot. Port Clovis responds with swift retributive action.
Nice.
Coastal overdevelopment creates a riskier, more complex local environment.
Okay, so that would have gotten me one more, which is the mutagen, which allows you to get more mutagen and stuff like that.
Radio says we got a new bounty.
Is that everything without... We haven't gotten everything. No, there's still some more stuff in the Gulf, so... Let's go ahead and head back to the grotto.
Here has a distinctive smell, that of sea salt, nitrogen oxides, and an intriguing bouquet of volatile organic compounds.
Finger started getting a little stiff there, just pulling the trigger so many times to bite and attack things.
Let's go back to base.
Coastal tourism in the U.S. continues to grow, leaving millions of naive Americans vulnerable to the graft of beach umbrella renters. The bull retreats to the grotto for refuge and quiet reflection.
Explore the big blue. Feel the apex. Looks like the next one we're going to be going to is Mama Maybell. So I believe we attacked Mama Maybell's boat back in Sapphire Bay, I think? One of her bays. One of her ships. High-ranking member of the Antolini crime family, she has decided the ongoing shark issue has cut far enough into her family's profits and will end the issue herself. This shark is going to be swimming with the fishes, but swim with the fishes differently than he already does, because it will be dead. Okay, so I'll get the bioelectric tail, the bioelectric head, and then brutal muscles will be last thing we do here for the stuff. We will be probably doing that next time. Let's see. Okay, so don't have to worry about teeth anymore. We do have a shadow head now. Ooh. Interesting. Bone tail, yeah, got more bone on it now. Good. Hey. I think that's everything. The only stuff we have to do is really fight the bounty hunters. And some of the other stuff. And then we'll be kind of done. We'll be ready to finish up the game. So let's see. Let's do a swap out. Let's do. I think we have all of the forms for Shadow. So let's go ahead and switch over to a Shadow Shark. Dude, look at me now. I'm the Bat Shark. I am hunger. I am speed. I am the cartilage. I am the shark. I am the bite. The dark bite. There we go. There's our name. Dude, I look freaking awesome.
Hours of training and $8 to become a licensed shark hunter. Though very few bother with this formality.
We got a shark bounty, fellas.
What is the what's the superpower do? Ah, that's right. Okay. Everything slows down, so I kind of go into bullet time essentially. You like being faster? Like the faster. Let's see if we can get Lady Maybell to come out to play. Whoa, I knocked this boat flying. I love it.
Hello there.
Let's see. So the worst thing that they've actually used is automatic rifles and dynamite. When are they going to start getting crazy with, like, missiles and torpedoes and stuff? Are they going to go that far? Oh, we found our apex.
The cetacean assassin, the sperm whale.
Yeah, I think it's Moby Dick.
Port Clovis has grown bored of the hunt, leaving our shark to fight another day.
I need one more human. One more human for this particular quest. That's the apex over there. It's gonna give me... Oh, there we go. There you are.
He was really into scuba back when he was a teenager. This museum's the first place I took him after when he got certified.
Yeah, let's go after this apex. Level 60. Yeah, I think it's a literal Moby Dick. It's like light colored. Red eyes, covered in harpoons? Yeah. Hey, it has an anchor tied off its tail. Feel that? It's fear. nearly grabbed me. I'm getting a little cocky. Let's go ahead and hump. Back up. A little more humble, a little more defensive.
Back in the good old days, the world practically ran on sperm whale oil. Now we can only watch them from afar, dreaming of tapping their skulls for all that sweet spermaceti.
Alrighty. So we got what? It was the new... it's a little evasion. Hostile fish smaller than 50% of your size are neutral to you. Ooh, I like that. That's good. Makes it then you don't have the Makos attacking you. Maybe the hammerheads? I don't know. That's nice, though. You consume some more humans. Hello, people.
University sends their students out here every summer to study the reefs. Shit. Guess we all got different ideas about summer fun, yeah?
Now there are 5 humans out this way.
Sewer lines need work. I've had campylobacteriosis, cryptosporidiosis, leptospirosis. Let me tell you, partner, that ain't no joke.
Okay, we need one more location. Well, dang, where could it be?
Given the number of people who frequent the beach, it can be rationally assumed that a little human urine finds its way to the sea. During Port Clovis's early days, city fathers touted its natural beauty. But the shrimpers and oystermen who docked there were only interested in its many horrors.
Oh, I'm moving so much faster now, and I love it. I'm gonna see if we can find this last landmark, and then we'll be done for tonight. Tomorrow we'll come back and we will finish up the game. Let's see, we will see what Pete's rocking for a new boat, as well as going after the bounty hunters, getting all the updates, and then we can have a look at what the bioelectric body evolution looks like. Oh, I think I saw the sign. Maybe? Oh, that's probably what I saw. It looked like it was attached to the... like it was on the... Never mind. Aha, here we are. I'm on top of it. Below me or above me? Ah! Floating on a buoy, I guess? What is this? Yep. It's nice fishing. Panic! Yeah. Don't worry, I don't want you.
Ice fishing is similar to regular fishing, but enjoyable only to upper Midwesterners.
Nice. Wonderful. I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the grotto. And call it a night.
Once more, the shark turns back to this place of centered calm.
Okay, and we get... There's two more here. So we have reinforced cartilage, which gives us damage resistance. And then the one that makes us then we're sneaky. Okay, tier 5. Ah, this one needs mineral because we're increasing bone. That's right. That would make sense. I think everything else is leveled up at the moment. Want to make sure that I've gotten all the other stuff leveled up before I sink all the mineral stuff into the other thing. I think that's the case. The only other things that we'll be getting is the more of the bioelectric stuff, which requires something different. I think I think it takes might take nutrients, or it could take fats. It might take fats. Cool, so we get even more damage resistance, which is awesome. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do the tough and the cartilage. How about that? and the sonar for the time being. Until we get something else, then we and see what we need to get. Otherwise, I think we're good. I'm gonna go ahead and snooze those ads because we don't need that to get started. Alrighty, everybody. Well, this has been a fun progressive stream. So next time we will finish the game up and we will continue on. I will probably do a little workshopping on the names of the titles for the game because I want to do more shark puns, more fun shark names. Because some of these are just actually really, really nice to have. So, but yeah, I think we'll go ahead and we will hold it off for right now. This actually is a fun game. Now it's gotten to the point of we're having a little bit of a power trip. We're kind of power scale to a point where we can just kind of do whatever we need to do. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being here. It was good to see some people in chat, Rio. It's always great to see you again. I'm sorry we haven't seen you for a week or two, but I'm sure you've been busy. Don't worry about it at all. I hope we'll see you again soon. Cafetis, you were back once again. Love to see you, my man. It's been months at this point, I think. Hopefully we'll see you in the future. I know that you're busy with doing stuff, but hey, always like to see you in the streams. Zach, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, so tomorrow we're going to finish this game up. Depending on how much time we have, we are probably going to jump into Elite Dangerous for the last of it, and we'll just work on more engineering things. We'll just have to see. We might play something different. We might do a little Destiny or Helldivers or something like that. Let's see what our mood is. I'm not making a plan for anything, but it will be the filler for the rest of the stream until the weekend. So anyway, have a good night, guys, and I will see you all in the next stream or in a future one. Until then, take care. Hope you sleep well.